So, Vinny.
Alright.
If you could have sex with any dinosaur, what would it be?
The obvious answer is Stegosaurus.
Fucking ridiculous. You're right, that's a stupid question. The obvious answer is Stegosaurus.
Alright. Alright, let's go over the ones we asked before this. So we can get everyone caught up. I just started randomly asking my roommate here some questions, and he was answering them to the best of his ability. If you're watching this, please leave your answers in the comments if you have any. It all started off with, so if you had to fuck one dinosaur, what would it be and why? Which he was confused, and I said, you're right, it's a ridiculous question. The obvious answer is Stegosaurus. Next, I asked him which politician from the last century would he have sex with.
I picked Justin Trudeau.
I also picked Justin Trudeau.
One, because he's extremely attractive, and two, he just seems like an all-around caring guy.
Yeah, like he seems like he'd be a gentle lover.
Yeah. Although, the one we also both picked would also be Elizabeth Warren. Because, for her age, she actually looks really fucking great.
Also, her policies are great, so it's something we can talk about afterwards.
But we also agreed that one we wouldn't either one of us do was Hillary Clinton. I just don't like her turkey neck.
I think she'd make it more about her.
Not
against her personally or policies, but I think she'd be more in it to win it.
Yeah, no, it would all be all about all herself.
And we all know a good successful, relationship is about give and take here. Next, I asked him what historical figure he challenged to a pie eating contest.
I picked Abraham Lincoln.
I picked Gandhi because it's an easy win.
Because you're an asshole!
I'm going to win that pie eating contest.
Yeah, but still, you're challenging Gandhi to a pie eating contest just to win. Not to sit next to some historical figure and have a good time. I'm going to beat this guy's ass because he's a skinny motherfucker and won't eat even one of these pies.
Like right after he gets off the hunger strike, though, so he's got a little bit in it, but I know he won't be able to handle it.
No, God, no, he won't be able to at all.
And then I asked him what action movie star would he take to British baking competition.
I picked Ryan Reynolds because one, I'm pretty sure he'd be a great baker, and two, it'd be hilarious the entire time.
I picked Hugh Jackman because, he's got a great voice, and honestly, he seems like a swell guy.
Huge Ackman.
My second runner-up, though, if he wasn't available, would be Tom Hardy, because he seems like a pretty great guy, too.
Although if an action movie star.
Yeah.
My second choice would probably be Samuel L. Jackson, because it'd be like an American version of fucking... Come on, I know him.
You could
always curses all the time.
Who?
Except with children, the British baker, the British chef.
Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay.
He'd be like an American Gordon Ramsay, only an action star instead of cook.
Let's see. What other random circumstances can we come up with here? All right, you have got to watch an entire PBS documentary series with one athlete. Who is it?
A PBS documentary with one athlete.
Oh, the whole series, so like 18 hours on about bicycles or some shit.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning. Because he's somebody I could probably see being able to actually hold a conversation with. I'm a Giants fan, so you'd figure I'd pick like Eli. Oh no, fucking never mind. Odell Beckham Jr.
That's a good one.
Odell Beckham Jr. Hands down. Like, Peyton Manning would be my solid secondary, but my first, definitely Odell Beckham.
That's a good one, that's a good one. Let's see. It's actually an area I'm pretty weak in. I don't know many athletes.
Athletes, yeah. Your best bet is to stick with the sport you know the most with enough athletes.
Let's see.
And remember, athlete can be more than just football, basketball, and baseball. You can also go like curling, ballet, fencing.
I know, I don't know. I know. Michael Phelps. He drinks some dank ass weed. It'd make it really easy to watch 18 hours.
Oh
on
yeah, no,
the history of paint.
There you go.
On the history of like how paint dries or some shit. You know, PBS documentaries and how they are.
Yeah,
and they go by
Michael
real
Phelps.
quick.
Michael Phelps. Yeah, no, solid choice. Solid choice picking Michael Phelps. All right. Okay, my turn to ask a random ass question this time. All right. Oh, if you could watch a terrible B movie with any famous Hollywood director, like A-list director, watching a terrible B movie with, who would it be? Like, and I'm talking like a la Mystery Science Theater 3000, that shit. Who would you pick?
I think Robert Rodriguez. Because he already, he does that whole Grindhouse thing.
Alright.
So he'd at least be able to comment on, like, the good parts of the movie. And we'd probably learn some stuff about, like, cinema and things like that.
I picked George Lucas. And you know what? But there's a reason I picked George Lucas.
What?
Because they were like, hey, remember that time with Jar Jar Binks?
Remember that time with Jar Jar Binks?
This is just as bad.
This is just as bad. Which professional wrestler would you take as your partner on Dancing with the Stars? I know it's Hulk Hogan. Who's your second?
I know it's Hulk Hogan, but who's your second? Alright. I pick Hulk Hogan, yes, first. But, let's see here. As a secondary dancer, honestly, I'd probably go with a diva, and I think I'd go with Lita.
Lita?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd go with Lita.
I think I'd go with Rey Mysterio because he's really light on his feet, so he'd probably be able to make up for my lack of grace.
Yeah. You have in spades.
All right, your question.
All right. Okay. All right. If you could spend a day on a yacht, all right, with any famous, oh no, dang, I can't activate that yet. I was just gonna, I don't want to say like a famous like celebrity. That's too easy.
It's too broad too.
Yeah, it's too broad, too easy.
Author, musician.
Oh, actually, yeah, musician. Spend a day on a yacht with a musician.
They gotta be alive now?
Alive now, yes.
Okay.
First, we'll do alive now, and then dead celebrity.
Alright.
Dead musician.
Alive now. It's tough. What kind of yacht experience do I want? I feel like I want to say Kesha.
Alright.
Because I know she's actually really intelligent.
Okay.
And we'd probably have a fun time wrecking that yacht.
Have a fun time wrecking that yacht.
That's what you do if you got a yacht for a day.
You fucking wreck that shit.
I will not be happy unless that bitch is sinking on the way into the marina. So which musician are you going to take?
Claudio Sanchez.
Claudio Sanchez. Good call. That's
Coheed and Cambria lead singer.
Cambria.
I pick him because he is intelligent. Plus, he'd bring his family.
Oh, you'd have like a great cookout day. That's really good.
Because
really good.
like his son Atlas is just like a cool kid, and his wife actually does backup vocals for some of their songs, like "Welcome Home."
Oh,
when they're
cool.
doing their live performances, she does the singing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Dead celebrity though, it's a hard choice because I'd either pick Prince or David Bowie, and I'm just not sure which one I do.
Well,
I know if I
depends.
did Prince,
Do you want to play basketball?
God, if we're playing basketball, Prince would kill me in basketball. I already suck enough in basketball. Prince would make me look like a chump.
Yeah, because apparently when Prince went partying, like it was a skit on Dave Chappelle, but
But it turns out it's true.
It's a true thing. Like when Prince parties, he likes to play basketball with people. So if you're taking Prince on that yacht, you better be prepared to ball, Holmes.
And I know if I do, he's gonna fucking crush me. He's not even gonna be a fucking fight.
I think I'd do Bowie. Bowie would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, like that's like I'd pick Prince if I'd want to play basketball and wreck the shit out of that yacht. I'd pick Bowie if I just want to wax philosophically, you know?
Yeah, listen to some weird music.
Yeah, listen to some weird music, talk about just random shit.
It's a good one.
Like, I'd pick Claudio for the relaxing, awesome, cool cookout. I'd pick David Bowie for a nice conversation, and I'd pick Prince to just have like fucking
ball till you fall home.
Ball till I fall and fucking destroy the yacht.
Alright, Alright. Your worst enemy is on Chopped. What 3 ingredients you putting in that basket?
Oh. Okay. Jackfruit.
Okay. Oh, gross. That shit smells like bad feet.
It smells like a dead person. Not only that, it's the size of like a 2-year-old.
Yeah. No, it's like a watermelon-sized thing.
So getting just all of that stuff out of it to actually use it, it tastes like pulled pork when you eat it.
Yeah.
With the right sauce.
Yeah, you gotta like cook it and prepare it. Otherwise, it's like a slightly off Parmesan is what I've heard it described as, or like onions stored in socks.
Onions stored in socks.
Yeah, I watch a lot of bizarre foods.
Alright, but no, jackfruit, Naga Reaper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Naga Reaper chili. And, now we have to have the third whack-ass... No, we have to have a protein. We need a protein. Jackfruit doesn't count. Flank steak.
Flank steak.
Get cheap-ass steak.
Cheap-ass flank steak. Alright, that's a pretty solid basket. Alright, I'm gonna do fish sauce.
Ugh.
That maggoty Sardinian cheese.
Ugh.
And cream puffs.
Where's the protein, man? This isn't a dessert challenge.
It's not as the proteins are the maggots in the Sardinian cheese.
Gross, but I like it. Gross, but I like it.
And it is not a dessert challenge. It's actually an appetizer. That would be an app basket.
First? Do an appetizer round first, huh? I went with entree. I went entree first. Ugh, just maggoty cheese. What do you think the protein is? Ew. A little gross, but ew.
That, some fish sauce, and cream puffs. They just open the basket. What the fuck am I doing with this?
Good luck, that's what you're doing. But just, I'd love to see my worst enemy just... What the hell do I do with this thing? What is this thing? Oh, it smells like a dead person in here. So, like, they're confused with the smell, thinking, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? And all the while, you're like, oh, you have no idea.
Fish sauce, though tasty, smells like an open sewer. That's why they only serve it in very small cups, so it's not so pungent. Or it's in a bottle that's got a gravity stopper. So you gotta shake it out. Alright, your question, sir.
Alright. If you could pick any one musician to help you write a book, who would it be and what style of book would it be?
Oh, man. That's tough. Well, I obviously want to write like a young adult fiction novel. And I'm thinking, that help me with everything. Live musician?
No, it can be any, either or. Live or dead. What musician and what type of book? You already picked the type of book, young adult fiction.
Yeah, obviously young adult fiction, like a Hunger Games type thing, or maybe like a True Blood sort of situation. And I think, I think I'd pick Michael Jackson because he's got a real flair for storytelling.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
And then he'd be all about doing an adult fiction book.
All right. Me? I do a techno-punk song or techno-punk style book.
Okay, so like cyberpunk
Yeah,
or
cyberpunk, something
like that.
And I think the musician I'd do it with would probably be. No, that'd be too weird. Dio.
Dio.
Ronnie James Dio.
Cyberpunk with Ronnie James Dio. That sounds amazing.
Either him or Sammy Hagar.
Ooh, those are good choices. All right.
Cause it's your one-way ticket to midnight, honey, heavy metal island. Just Sammy Hagar's already done the music for one. Why not do the book itself?
All right. What famous author are you assembling some IKEA furniture with?
Famous author assembling IKEA furniture with.
Yeah.
Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz.
Because I'd kill him and hide him in it.
You kill him and hide him in it. It's IKEA furniture, man.
Yeah, you're right. No, but no, it wouldn't be Dean Koontz. Famous author to help me assemble IKEA furniture. So that shit's gonna be complicated.
You lost the instructions, too.
Shit! Alright then. It would oh god, I would not pick George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin.
We'd never get it done!
We would
never get it done!
That man works on his own timetable. Your is not getting finished in any reasonable time.
This one will actually, you'll laugh at this one. Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
Yeah, you caught it! You caught it!
Because he'd figure out a way to get someone else to do it for you.
You know, like you fucking did with me and your bookshelf.
Oh, yeah.
You asshole.
I did kind of Tom Sawyer, yeah.
Made yourself look all helpless and dilapidated, so I had to put your bookshelf together for you.
I think I would pick Ernest Hemingway, because he seems like a pretty handy guy.
Alright, that's good.
Also, we could drink mojitos all day, and who cares if it's done by the end of the day? Just sitting around drinking some daiquiris. Daiquiris. Reminiscing about war. I don't know, I've never been to one. But I'm sure he's got plenty of stories. I feel like that'd be a fun day. Putting together some Swedish furniture with Ernest Hemingway. Sometimes a bookshelf is just a bookshelf.
Alright, I think I got a solid one.
Alright.
Alright. It is a zombie apocalypse.
Oh no, alright.
Pick 3 famous comedians.
Oh man.
What 3 comedians would you bring along in a zombie apocalypse?
You know what? It's 3 comedians.
3 comedians.
I obviously have to go with Larry, Curly, and Moe.
That's a 3-hour movie right there.
Yeah. Just.
God damn.
If it was any number other than 3, I would have tried to think of a good team, but
Larry, Curly,
the
and
Three
Moe.
Stooges, man, the 3 Stooges.
All right, I'll give you that one. That's good. I'll give you that one.
Well, I know they're not going to get infected, but I know they're going to hurt themselves a whole hell of a lot.
They're going to hurt themselves a whole hell of a lot.
And it's going to be hilarious the whole time. All right, with 3 comedians.
All right, 3 comedians I'd bring along
During the zombie
apocalypse. I'd probably go. Frank Caliendo.
All right.
Phil Lamar.
Ooh, Phil Lamar's a strong choice.
Jim Carrey.
Is it Eddie Murphy? Is it Richard Pryor?
No, it's Eddie Murphy.
It's Eddie Murphy.
Do you know why I picked those three?
Why?
Because they all do different voices.
That's great.
You could distract you could deal with the zombies, yes, but when you have to deal with the humans, you can make them each do different voices to make it think like your group is fucking huge.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's really good.
It's like, confuse the enemy. Like, there's like 50 dudes here, and that's just Frank Caliendo.
That's just Frank Caliendo. We got another 50 between the other two. Oh god, that's a good one. That's a strong team. Oh, my team's fucking not gonna be. That's gonna be a great time until we all die.
Oh yeah, no, because let's face it, you're gonna die.
And then even afterwards, it's gonna be hilarious because of muscle memory. There are gonna be 3 zombies out there just slapping the shit out of me. And people are just gonna be like, "This is great. This is I
don't even want to shoot these zombies."
Look at him. Look, he's got a ladder. What's he gonna do with a ladder? Oh, he hits his buddy with it. Oh man. Oh, now they're slapping each other. A great time was had by all.
A great time was had by all.
All right. You're a cop 4 days from retirement, and they give you some young punk as your new partner.
All right.
Which pop star is your new partner?
I hate you. I hate you so much. Because there isn't one I could pick that I would like to be my partner.
That's the whole point of this.
Day before my retirement, I get hooked up
3 days from retirement.
3 days. I would purposefully try to get us into a shootout.
So you can die?
Or him.
Which pop star? Who you?
I'm going worst case scenario, purposely getting into a shootout. Pop star I pick? I'd have to go with Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
I just do not like his music.
You picked a guy you hated. As far as pop stars go, I'd probably pick Lady Gaga because my last few days would be fabulous.
Well, no. If I wanted to pick a pop star who I'd enjoy my job with, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, Justin
fucking
Timberlake.
Day. I'd pick Justin Timberlake all day
man.
because he's hilarious and he's an amazing musician and the fucker can dance for days.
You know what? I want to change my answer now. Andy Samberg.
We're on the same police precinct. We each 3 days from retirement, we both get a new partner.
That's an SNL skit.
Because not only that, because after we retire, they're partners.
They're partners. Yeah. Oh, God. I'd watch that whole series.
Prequel for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right there. Prequel for Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh God.
Get on that, Hollywood. Make that movie.
Just Andy Samberg. Yeah, no, because he's Lonely Island's popular music, and I know he can pretend to be a cop at least.
All right. Now that jump off from that question. All right.
All right.
That movie, Justin Samberg and Justin Timberlake are the new guys.
Andy Samberg and
Justin Timberlake are the new guys for each of the partners. Who are their partners who are getting ready to retire?
Oh man.
Who would you pick? And I'm not talking like just like action star comedian. Anyone, any 2 people. Who would they be to make that movie like A-list?
Oh God. I kind of want to. The other guys go with Sammy J and The Rock. I think that would be hilarious. But I think a more compelling film would be, even though it's typecasting, I think Donald Glover. And then I think probably like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you have like your 2 burly action guys.
Well, not Donald Glover.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
It's not his dad. They're not related at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. Honestly, wasn't sure.
It's SAG rules are confusing. Yeah, I gotta change your name sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. All right. I think though, for mine, the 2 I'd pick, Bruce Willis and Liam Neeson's.
Oh, Liam Neeson. That's a strong choice.
Bruce Willis and Liam Neeson's.
Strong choice.
Because they'll both be the super serious ones, and like Andy Samberg would be with Liam Neeson's. Liam Neeson's would bust out his martial arts stuff, and he'd be like, "I can do that," and just fucking flop it.
Fucking flop it. Till the end when he gets really good he gets like hit in the head or something.
And Justin,
it all snaps into place.
Justin Timberlake would be like singing and everything with Bruce Willis, who'd just be all this super serious, stern motherfucker. And then just at the end, they bust out a song that Bruce Willis loves.
Alright, so jumping off from Liam Neeson. You are part of the organization that has kidnapped Liam Neeson's daughter.
Shit, we're dead.
Which fantasy, like, or comic book, you know, which organization are you a part of that you think will give you the best opportunity of survival?
Best opportunity of survival?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna die, but like the one that's gonna let you live the longest until Liam Neeson comes and kills you because you can't.
That's his daughter. The Black Lotus from Mortal Kombat, led by Kano.
Oh wow, that's a strong choice. Yeah, he's gonna kill all those guys. It's his superpower. You got his daughter, you're dead.
And he'll get through with minimal injuries, like maybe a broken wrist or something.
I think, because they make good mooks, I would go with AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Because then you'd also see Liam Neeson bust out some badass tech.
Yeah, fighting dudes with future guns in beehive outfits.
Beehive.
In beekeeper outfits. I think AIM would be a good choice. I know I'm gonna die, but I want to hang out with some evil scientists beforehand.
I want to hang out with some evil scientists beforehand.
I would never want to be a part of Hydra. Fuck those guys.
Fuck those Nazis.
Fuck those guys, they suck.
Alright, Alright. I actually had a question there, just for a second. Yep. Oh, if you could shadow any one supervillain for a day, who would it be?
M. Bison.
Of course it'd be M. Bison.
M. Bison specifically from Street Fighter.
The movie
Street Fighter. Raul Julia was a gift to humanity and taken from us far too soon. If you've never seen the Street Fighter movie, do yourself a favor and only watch the scenes with Raul Julia.
It will make it worth it.
Do yourself a huge favor there. This is not a good movie.
It's not. Like, not only was it not a good movie, the chick who played Cammy and Jean-Claude Van Damme both tried not to have that movie released.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Cammy actually filed, Kylie Minogue, I think is how it's pronounced, the famous British singer who has a great butt, apparently petitioned to not get it a second release in England, and succeeded.
Yeah.
Because it is something else.
It is bad. It's just bad.
It is.
Like, literally the only thing saving that movie was Raul Julia's amazing performance.
Oh, God, yes. If it didn't have that, there'd be no redeeming qualities to that film at all.
The day in Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Like, oh, so good. It's so quality. Alright, so what supervillain you shadowing?
The supervillain I'd shadow for an entire day, barring he does not kill me. Alright? Dio. From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
So you got, like, vampire powers? And...
Yeah. Or a stand.
Okay.
Because not only that, but just, he's an effective villain who gets shit done. But not only that, like, he does not take failure. Like, if you fail, you're dead.
Yeah, no, that's fine. My second option, if not M. Bison, Megamind.
Of course, he does, like, this is pre-turns into good guy.
Oh, yeah, no, because he's got the flair for theatrics.
Yeah, he does. Like, you like that. Like, you like the ones with the flair for theatrics. That's your go-to.
Like, what's the point in being a supervillain
if you don't have presentation?
If you don't have presentation. like, then you're just a villain. Like, you might as well just rob a guy or something. But if you're gonna be a super villain, you gotta commit, man. You gotta have a bit. You gotta sell it. You gotta act. You gotta put your soul into it. You can't just want the diamonds. You gotta steal the diamonds for your freeze laser or something. You gotta have something going on that's just weird or out there. Well, why kidnap all the mayor's kids if you're not gonna make them play out your Alice in Wonderland fan fiction or something? I don't know.
Your Alice in Wonderland fan fiction.
That's essentially the Mad Hatter's bit, alright? We all know he's a bit of a weirdie.
Okay, since you picked the secondary, my secondary, for villain the Shadow for the day.
Like if Dio's busy, like,
yeah,
he can take you into the show.
God, who do I want? I want a really good pick. Doom, Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. Man knows how to get shit done.
He does. He does.
Of course, I'd have to spend more than a day with Dr. Doom. I'd have to spend at least a week with Dr. Doom.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Because I mean, he plays the long game.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're not like a bit player for him as at least a week long game. All right, let's flip it around. If you had to be somebody's sidekick for a day, you're filling in. You're like part of Sidekicks Are Us. What superhero? It doesn't have to be DC or Marvel either. You can pick anything from like Image, whatever, manga even.
Well, no, Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
And I'm not talking TV Green Arrow. I'm talking comic book Green Arrow. Hilarious motherfucker who is married to Black Canary. Green Arrow.
Oh man, not Green Batman from the CW.
Not Green Batman from the CW. No. It would have to be.
Like,
it would
don't
have
get
to
me wrong.
be classic Green Arrow.
I love Steve Amell.
Yeah.
He's a great actor, but he's playing Green Batman.
He is. He is. He's playing Green
They've
Batman.
given him they gave him the League of Shadows, which is almost straight up a Batman villain.
They gave him the League of Assassins with Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Those are Batman villains.
Yeah. They
made him too moody. I was hoping he'd grow out of the moodiness.
He has not.
But he has not grown out of the moodiness.
They keep bringing it back. He has moments of funny stuff, but they're not hilarious moments. They're just, hey, a little bit of lightheartedness before we get back to super serious stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't like that they strayed away from White Collar Crime, which is specifically what Green Arrow's known for fighting, because he's like a modern day Robin Hood.
Yeah.
So I like that they started him out with it though. Do it. I just wish they had
the only time they
kept it up.
The only time they give Green Arrow anything higher than the Mob is when he's also teamed up with Black Canary and Green Lantern.
Yeah. Green Lantern is that show now?
Oh no! I'm talking comic book.
Oh yeah. No, I like him as just like the guy that was like breaking into businesses and like bringing embezzlers to justice, and like you failed the city. Like that was cool, and I was hoping that character would grow up and get like a sense of humor.
Yeah, I mean they stuck with that for a while, like with Count Vertigo and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
like stopping a big drug dealer, like breaking up human trafficking rings.
But eventually it was like, well, we're going to introduce Brother Blood, and we're going to get, again, they gave him another Batman villain, Slade, Deathstroke.
Well, Deathstroke's like a whole Justice League bad guy.
Yeah. But it's mostly Batman.
Honestly, yeah. Technically it's mostly Teen Titans, but...
Well, yeah, Teen Titans and Batman, that's Deathstroke's main thing.
He just loves antagonizing them sidekicks. Okay, so you'd be Green Arrow? Is that who you go with?
Comic book Green Arrow.
Comic book Green Arrow, good choice. I think it'd be great to be All Might's sidekick for like just a day.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be pretty baller.
From
you'd never get the powers because your body would just not be able to.
Oh no, definitely not. But like, his average day is like being a high school teacher and like showing up to a couple events. So just like showing up and hanging out with him, like being like his go-to guy for the day would be great. Like Oh man, I'm not feeling so hot. Can you get me some coffee? Yeah, no problem, All Might. You seem like a good guy. Like, he seems like a good dude. Seems like a very low stress job since it's just for the day. So yeah, All Might from My Hero Academia, which is great. If you like superheroes, check it out. That's a good way to get your comic book friends into anime.
Yeah. Because honestly, it's the way they do the superpowers in it is really, really good.
All right. Your question.
Yeah, my
now.
question. All right.
I'm trying to remember who was explaining our answers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Huh. All right. This random ass shit. Okay, actually, no. All right, you've got one. You're going to a drag queen show. Which famous drag queen do you get to help you set yourself up?
Obviously, RuPaul. Like, I don't know what pronouns RuPaul goes by, but RuPaul is like the arch drag queen. Like
the arch drag queen.
Like, if you're gonna do drag, go with the best. All right. Who's your choice?
I'm having trouble remembering her name off the top of my head. She's a super famous burlesque show drag queen. Always wears a white wig.
I think I know the one you're talking about, weirdly enough.
Yeah, right? Like, I know what she looks like, but I cannot think for the life of me what the person's name is. I mean, because that's who I'd pick.
Okay. We'll put a pin in that. Go back to it later. Alright.
Oh, no. Actually, no, I got one. Milk. That's who I'd pick.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. You've been invited to be on a talk show. What?
Cut off that fucker's tail.
What is the subject of the talk show?
Alright, say it again.
You have been invited to appear on a talk show.
Okay.
What is the subject of that talk show? It could be something like what kind of talk show experience are you looking for? Like, you can make it up if you want. Doesn't have to be anything from your life.
It would have to be a late night talk show.
All right.
Like, I'd want to be in a late night talk show for sure.
So, like, what would you be like, pushing a movie? Like, what's the...
Pushing a movie for sure.
Okay.
It would be an action comedy movie.
Okay, so action comedy movie. So which talk show then?
It would either be Late Night with Stephen Colbert or Conan O'Brien.
Okay.
Because at the same time, since it's an action comedy, I could fuck with them about the movie.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. I want to be on Jerry Springer for something ridiculous. Just something like, he really the daddy of these 4 different, like, I want to go out there and I want to have everyone really tense, and then I want to be like, he is not the father, and I'll be like,
that's Maury Povich.
Yeah, Maury Povich. I want
you
that.
want to be on one of the...
I want to be like on Maury Povich or Jerry Springer. Like, I want to get a chair thrown at me and be bounced off the stage. Like, that's what I want to. That's the talk show experience I want. I want, like, people hissing at me. I want to do like a heel turn halfway through. You know, like
fucking random ass heel turn.
Yeah, like just like I'm out there and I'm all like pretending I'm innocent, and then like it's revealed that I'm not the father, and then I turn into an asshole. Audience member throws a chair at me. I start a fist fight with some guy. Like, I want that as my talk show experience.
Oh, that would be just fun to watch.
Right? I think
that would be
fun
a riot.
to be a part of too. like, just, oh no, I care deeply for all of my children, and no matter what the results
what if the
are,
child is yours? Oh, I'll raise it up right.
I'll raise it up right. I am out of here. You will never see me again. Woo! Just tear off my shirt, just American flag on underneath it, shotgun 2 beers, and like start a fist fight with an audience member.
For no reason.
Kids crying, mom's like trying to hit me with her handbag, like all this other shit. Like, no, yeah, I wanna do that. I want that to be a thing that I do.
Get into a fist fight with an audience member. He's like, I'm looking for a good time to have fun and talk to someone. You're looking for a good time to literally just fuck with people.
Right?
Just for like an hour of just fucking with people.
Like, I want them to build it up. I want to be like dressed in like a $40 off the rack suit from Gabe's.
It doesn't even fucking fit.
That doesn't fit right, but it's
not
like
fitted or anything.
It's the best thing I got because I'm a youth minister or like something like that, and they make me look like this really great guy. Then it's revealed I'm not the father, and I tear it off.
American
flag wife beater. I got 2 beers just ready to go. I shotgun them, toss them into the audience, and I'm like, I've never seen this bitch or her kids again.
I'll see you fuckers later.
I'll see you in hell. And like someone in the audience just like, woo, throws a chair at me. Bouncers come tearing me off. She's all like hitting me like, I never loved you anyway. And I'm just like, well, maybe you kept goddamn legs so none of it would happen. Just give her a stone cold stunner right there.
He's giving her a stone cold stunner.
Just boom.
Alright, okay.
Oh, God.
This is a 2-parter.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to a tag team wrestling match.
Alright.
Who's your partner? And who are your opponents?
Ooh, okay. Fuck. I gotta decide, do I want to be a heel or a face? Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one.
And it could be any generation of wrestler.
Any generation
Any
wrestler?
generation of
Yeah,
living or
because
dead.
I don't know any of the current guys.
Yeah.
Oh, living or dead?
Living or dead.
I'm gonna tag up with Andre the Giant.
Oh, solid choice.
I was originally leaning towards Steve Austin because, you know, it'd be a fucking treat
Yeah.
to just tag out with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I think I'd face the Iron Sheik and fuck. What's another good heel from that era?
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, Sergeant Slaughter.
East
Yeah.
and West together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter versus me and Andre the Giant. That'd be deluxe.
that would be an awesome match.
You know, because, like, I'm the big guy, but he's the big guy. And we're just out there fucking, like, chucking these dudes like wood.
You would. You're a big guy. The only person you would have trouble chucking around would probably be Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
I mean, Iron Sheik was a pretty big guy, but I think Sergeant Slaughter was bigger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, like, instead of, like, throwing him through the table, we'd pick the table up and drop it on him. Break that shit. Like, do shit like that. He'd be the only guy to ever help me do a keg stand. It'd be amazing.
Because he's the only person big enough to help you do a keg stand.
No, like, yeah, no, that's the matchup I'm going with. I'm going with Golden Era WWE, Andre the Giant tag partner, Iron Sheik, Sergeant Slaughter.
All right, so I think for mine, it is like with the Royal Rumble happening last week, I'd have to go with the Hurricane as my tag partner.
All right.
We'd be faces, and I'd want to ham up the whole superhero tag team thing too. I'd go with a superhero persona and everything.
Oh man, that'd be great.
And I think as our opponents, I honestly just really would want to fight against the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal.
Oh.
Because they could be like the bad villains because the face paint and the spiked shoulder blades.
Oh man, yeah, no, that's perfect.
It's like, I feel that would be a good, hero-villain clash of wrestling.
I got a good one.
Even though, like, Hawk and Animal were faces. Well,
Yeah.
They weren't even really faces or heels. They were, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want at this person.
Yeah, they're like an anti-hero type.
Yeah, they were like an anti-hero wrestling team. Like, they had their face moments and they had their heel moments.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, in that situation, they'd be the heels because we'd be the superheroes.
Yeah, naturally. So I got a good one. You're driving Miss Daisy. Which monster truck are you taking?
Now, you'd assume I'd pick Gravedigger, because I really like to say Gravedigger. But if I were to pick a monster truck, where you'd pay for the seat, but you'd only need the edge, I'd probably go the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle truck.
Oh, that's a good choice. Strong choice.
Because you're driving this fancy lady around. Currently 8. But you're driving this fancy, woman around in a giant monster truck that looks like Donatello.
Yeah, no, that would be hilarious. I'd do Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
You gotta respect the classics.
Yeah.
You gotta respect the classics.
Although,
because she had a thing for classic cars. Bigfoot's a classic monster truck.
Like when you think monster trucks,
I could take her down to the Piggly Wiggly in that.
When you think monster trucks, the first 2 monster trucks that pop into your head are Gravedigger and Bigfoot.
Yep.
Although, if we were just going the whole monster truck scenario, I'd go with Truckosaurus Rex.
It's Truckosaurus!
I'd go Truckosaurus. Because, Miss Daisy, we seem to be in a little bit of traffic, but don't worry, I got this. Just flip the switch, pick up the car, bite it, fire, throw it to the side.
Truckosaurus.
Truckosaurus.
Oh god,
if we were just going, at any vehicle in monster truck, like you'd see at a monster truck rally.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Your question.
All right. Oh. You're on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Okay.
Who do you pick as your 2 opponents?
Oh god. Is this SNL Celebrity Jeopardy
or like real life Celebrity Jeopardy?
Real life Celebrity Jeopardy.
Real life Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes it a little easier.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, no, because if it was Celebrity Jeopardy SNL, you'd only have to pick one.
Yeah.
Because the other one's always Sean Connery.
It'd be Burt Reynolds and Sean Connery.
Burt Reynolds and Sean Connery. Oh, hey, Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson. It's Turd Ferguson.
Change my name. It's funny.
It's funny. If I had to be on Celebrity Jeopardy, and I had to pick 2 celebrities
to be your opponents,
I think I would pick Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider. Because I don't think either of those guys know anything about anything.
They don't know shit. Honestly, you're probably right. You're probably right. Like it wouldn't even.
Also, we'd get like a whole bunch of like classic '90s movies references, which would be great. Like they'd just be all like Happy Gilmore it up, and I'd just be like, "Yeah, I'm on the leaderboard here, buds."
It's like if you guys would pay attention to the score, I'm about $2,000 ahead of you.
Like halfway through, Adam Sandler singing the Hanukkah song.
Because he just doesn't know how to answer the questions.
Put on your yarmulke. Except the only one he'd do it is like famous Jewish people. And then he nailed that section, and that's all the only way to get points on the board.
That's it.
Because you just have to go through the Hanukkah song. And Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
All right, who are your 2 celebrities that you're squaring off against?
All right.
In the televised circle. I don't know.
The televised circle. All right.
Squared circle.
Of podiums.
Of podiums.
Alright, if I were to pick 2 celebrity opponents, Morgan Freeman.
Alright.
And Sean Connery.
Oh, two gentlemen with distinctive voices.
Yes.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. It's like, because like I feel that if Morgan Freeman talked enough, he'd put
Alex Trebek into
he'd either put Alex Trebek or Sean Connery into a nice rest.
He'd lull them to sleep, and then you can take all the points yourself.
Although Morgan Freeman does knows a bit. I mean,
I don't think either of us know what Jeopardy's really played.
It's just like, what is blah blah blah. I'm gonna let Morgan Freeman talk for a while. Oh, looks like Sean Connery's getting a little woozy. I think this is my chance to take the gold.
My time to shine. All right, you gotta put together a curling team of rock musicians, past or present.
All right.
Who's on your curling team?
Okay, the one-armed drummer from
Def Leppard.
From Def Leppard.
Okay.
He'd be the curler.
Oh,
because he's only got the one arm, so he's focused on this arm. He knows how that arm moves.
There you go.
He'd be great at launching the puck.
It's a lot of assumptions to make, but I can see your line of
He'd
thought.
be terrible at the brushing.
Well, yeah, you obviously need a second hand to stabilize it, but yeah, okay. I can see him being the launcher.
Yeah, I'd want it like. Although but also the reason is because when you curl it, you're only using one arm.
Yeah.
As a drummer, he'd be great at it because that thing's 40 goddamn pounds. That's a 40-pound stone that you have to throw against an ice rink.
Yep.
In shoes.
Just regular ass sneaks.
There's like, so that's why I picked.
All right. Who else is on your curling team? Who are your two other brushers? It's 3 brushers, right?
It's
I don't know. One guy launches the puck.
It's the 2 in the front and then 1 at the target.
Yep.
Honestly, curling is all about rhythm, so I'd probably go all drummers. So Neil Peart, drummer from Rush.
Yeah.
Greatest drummer of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
All right. He is pretty great. He's the only one that can play YYZ. All right. Who else?
The drummer from Slipknot.
Okay.
Dude can play a drum upside down on a spinning platform, so... I mean, he's got concentration.
That's a strong call. You're right about the rhythm thing. I would probably pick drummers too. As the launcher, though, I think I'd be the launcher.
Okay.
Because 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Not that hard for me. I definitely have Phil Collins as one of them.
Ooh, good.
He's a solid drummer.
He's solid. Oh, you know what? I just thought of someone I probably also would have probably picked if I couldn't do the one-armed drummer.
From Def Leppard.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl's a good choice.
Dave Grohl.
I just had it.
The drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, not the
The guy who looks like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he looks like Will. Does look like Will Ferrell. No, shit.
No! Get out of there, don't fall asleep.
So I'd have Phil Collins, and then I'd have...
Now I'm trying to think of drummers for you too, but I don't want to confuse you.
Yeah, I know. I think I'd have Jack White on goalkeeping.
Okay.
I know he wasn't the drummer, but he's got an excellent sense of rhythm because of his production. The production end. And then I'd have... the band just keeps leaving my fucking... Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin?
The drummer from Led Zeppelin.
Alright. No, that's a solid choice. He's an amazing drummer.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's my team up. Phil Collins, Led Zeppelin, Jack White. And then I'm throwing the stone.
Alright, solid. Solid choice.
Curling's such a weird sport.
It is, but I can't. I love watching it.
It's so pleasing to watch.
Yeah, it's just it's super relaxing sport to me
It's
to watch.
4 guys in sneakers, 3 of them have brooms, and they're just trying to get this big ass granite block
On
into
a
a
target. It's like I watch it every Winter Olympics.
Alright. Your question.
Alright.
Make your time.
Alright. If you could make any sport into an Olympic sport, what sport would it be?
Ooh.
Any sport whatsoever.
Any sport. Obviously.
Any sport that isn't already in the Olympics.
It's gotta be a sport.
It's gotta be a sport.
What would I like?
It has to be considered a sport.
HEMA.
What's it?
Historical European martial arts.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. No,
I think that would be...
because it's more than just fencing. Like, yes, there's fencing.
Yeah, I think that
but
would
this
be...
is like any weapon.
I think that would be pretty goddamn boss to see. Like, they've got a scoring system and everything. I think that'd be great for, like, the Summer Olympics. See 2 dudes with great swords fucking go at it? That'd be deluxe.
Alright, if I could have any sport be in the Olympics, I'd probably go UFC.
UFC?
Because UFC is great. Like it's not like boxing where it's just clinching every 5 minutes.
Which is what boxing has kind of turned into.
Yeah, God, have you seen a freaking match with freaking Mayweather? God, it's so fucking boring.
Clinch and break. Clinch and break.
There goes his tail. But yeah, because UFC is going to become the new boxing eventually. Eventually, it's just going to take its place, and not nearly as many people are going to watch boxing. Hell, the only reason boxing even really got to the limelight there for a little while was because of the McGregor-Mayweather fight in the first place.
Yeah, it's kind of become like the rich man's betting sport.
Yeah, that's all it is now. And it just, whereas
it's not
UFC...
exciting like it used to be. Like, oh yeah, we got the match on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and whereas UFC is
Tyson versus
Holyfield.
Holyfield.
Like that was the last big one I remember compared to the Mayweather-McGregor fight. And the only reason I watched the Mayweather-McGregor fight was because McGregor was a UFC fighter. He was the whole reason I watched it. Yeah, he does. He's got them crazy ass arms.
Alright. Alright, you are trapped on an island made of pancakes. What syrup are you taking with you?
That's hard because it's like you don't want to get into that whole I've had this flavor for so goddamn long I can't taste it anymore.
Yeah.
I want to say butter pecan. I want to go with butter pecan. Because if I just get a syrup, the buttery flavor from the butter pecan will give me that butter, the butter flavor I want with it. Give me a little extra bit.
You know, I'm gonna say boysenberry.
Boysenberry. Honestly, I was expecting you to say boysenberry. That's the one I was expecting you to say.
Barring that availability, real Vermont maple syrup. That's just so good.
Fuck Canada.
Yeah.
You ain't got shit on Vermont.
I'd rather have, like, upstate New York maple syrup, but you can't get that outside of New York. Vermont's the one that exports the rest of the country. Your question, sir?
Alright. You're pulling a bank heist.
Okay.
Who's your 6-man team?
6-man team?
Including yourself. So pick 5 people.
5 people other than myself?
Yeah.
They gotta be like, could they be anybody? Like,
They can be anyone. Any 5 people.
Ooh.
Any 5 people whatsoever.
Alright. Oh, God. Let's see. Shit. I'm gonna take Billy the Kid, fastest gun in the West.
Alright. Dude, you do know that not Billy Kid, yes, was the fastest gun in the West, but his aim was fucking horrible.
I know his aim was terrible, but I just need him to be a quick draw artist.
You just need him to look good and intimidate people.
Yeah. I want the kid up there intimidating people. Let's see. It's not Bonnie and Clyde. Who are the other 2? Is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Well, Bonnie and Clyde were the 2 famous bank robbers.
Yeah, I'm taking Bonnie and Clyde, definitely.
Alright, so Billy the Kid, Bonnie and Clyde.
And then I need 2 more.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're good because they're going to be the stick-up men. You know, Billy the Kid will have his gun out before anybody knows what the fuck he's doing with it. And then Bonnie and Clyde, they can play the thing and, like, get the bank manager to erase everybody's debt, which is great. Because, that gives us, that buys us time afterwards. So obviously I'm gonna need a hacker and a planner. Well, a getaway driver. I'm gonna need a getaway driver. Who am I gonna get as a getaway driver? Do they have to be real people? Can they be characters?
I'll allow it.
Then I'm definitely taking the transporter.
Alright.
Jason Statham
Here's your getaway driver.
As my getaway driver. Who am I gonna get as a hacker though? Because you need somebody on computers to get rid of the screens and stuff. You know, erase your presence there. Or maybe I'm just overthinking this and I should just take an extra stick-up man. Oh god. I kind of want somebody who carries stuff too. We're doing fast and loud. Yeah, hacking's not going to be the style of the rest of this group, so I'm going to need an extra stick-up man, an extra gunner.
Yeah, because it seems you're going in with the hit him hard and fast option.
Yeah, get away quick, you know. Need somebody handle their shit. This is tough. This is tough. I got a good 5-man team. I got a strong 5-man team right now. I'm just having fun with that 6th. Kid, Bonnie and Clyde.
Jason Statham from Transporter.
The character from the Transporter. Because I doubt Jason Statham's that good of a driver. You know what? I'm going to go George Clooney's character from Ocean's 11. Yeah, because he can plan us out. We're loud and fast, but we gotta have a tight plan, good timetable. And I think he'd be the guy to do it for us. So who's your heist team?
The A-Team.
The A-Team. You're just gonna take the A-Team?
I'm just gonna take the A-Team.
You're gonna take the whole A-Team.
Yep.
You still got one more spot.
I know. I've got the A-Team and I've still got a free spot.
That's a good team too, because like they can pull plan together. You got B.A. Baracus on a fucking crowd control. Face can talk everybody down. They won't even know the Rob at that point. God. Jeez. Yeah, no, that's a solid team.
But I think I'd have as my 5th guy, Liam Neeson.
But
he was also in the A-Team movie. He was
Yeah, he's Murtaugh, isn't he?
He was the leader of the group.
All right. So you're doubling down on the A-team.
Doubling down on the A-team. It's like, do you want to be able to rob any bank, anywhere, at any point in time? Double A-team.
It's a good call. It's a good call. All right. You are going on a Tarantino revenge binge.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll Kill Bill.
I'll Kill Bill. You know, something like that.
All right.
All right. What, other than revenge, is the genre of your binge?
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti Western.
Oh, that's strong. Buckets of blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Just mad shootouts.
Yeah. Mad shootouts. The last shootout would just be a quick draw.
Oh, yeah. No, you ham that shit up.
Yeah. Like, I'm talking like 3-minute long stare down before we finally pull out the guns and pull the trigger.
Just ambiguous ending. You kind of riding off in the sunset.
Yeah.
Maybe you were shot, maybe you weren't.
Not sure.
No one's sure. Go
Or
with the end of Shane, you know. Don't know if he's dead or not.
Or you see him shot, you see the injury, but he just walks away and it fades the credits. Like, does he live from the bullet wound?
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Solid choice. It's a good solid choice. I'm gonna have to go with my classic go-to for revenge films: kung fu film. Obviously,
you kill my master, now you die.
Like you've burned our temple to the ground, and I am the last student, so I must destroy you, evil Chinese warlord. And then I'd have a crazy weapon, like the Sun Moon daggers or something. Something like
something ridiculous, something
not super functional, or something super functional that I use in a unique way, like hook swords. I think hook swords would be cool. I do like 2 hook swords, and I do that thing where you can like hook them together and whip the one around.
Yeah.
To like extend your range. And then I'd definitely fight a guy who's a master of the flying guillotine.
And for my spaghetti western though, it'd be a modern day spaghetti western.
Oh, so it'd be like set in like a frontier town in like Canada or something? Oh, that's cool. So you're like the sheriff or something?
Yeah.
And there's like...
The sheriff, like, his partner or his wife got killed, and he just takes the law into his own hands and just fucking hunts them down.
There you go.
Modern day spaghetti western. I mean, spaghetti westerns were fine in their era, but I want a modern day one.
Nice.
Modern day spaghetti western revenge film. That's what I pick.
Okay, partner.
Damn, it's a strong one. That'd be a cool film.
It would. I'd love to see a movie like that.
Like some claim jumpers from Canada. Like you're up in Yukon territory, some like podunk mining town where like all the gold miners come in to give their shit in. Some claim jumpers come by, they steal like your buddy's haul and then kill your wife and kids, and now you gotta hunt them down.
Or it'd be kind of
Frontier Justice style.
Or it would kind of be in the aspect of the Marine with John Cena.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
like, bank robbers just came in as an escape and, like, killed someone as they escaped or whatever, and you just, like, I'm hunting them down. Like, tracking them as they commit more crimes and hunting them down.
Alright, who would play your arch villain?
Alright, arch villain.
In that film.
I want it to be, like, the cocky, just face type of villain. That's what I think.
Yeah. That's a good call. But who's playing him?
That's who would I pick? Who's the guy playing Black Panther?
Ooh, Chadwick Boseman?
Him.
Oh, that's a good call.
He'd play that role.
I think he could really fucking sell that. Yeah, no, that's a good choice. It's a strong choice. Like, they're all bank robbers. Your wife gets killed during the robbery because somebody's gun goes off. And he's all like, shit. Well, you know, it's the price of doing business, I guess. Like, all cold as ice about the whole thing. And then you gotta hunt him down. That's cool.
And, like, not only that, but, like, after I see it happen, I'd try and charge him and everything, and he'd shoot me and leave me for dead.
Then you get back up, though. Yeah, no, I like that.
Like, I recover in the hospital, and just my first thought is, I'm gonna find this motherfucker and kill him.
You know, I think I'd throw genres a little bit and have my Kung Fu revenge film actually just set in Europe during the Middle Ages.
Oh, nice!
I think that'd be a really cool take on it. Like, it's got all the same tropes. Like, I was studying under some knight, and, you know, I learned, like, the Warhammer or something from him, and then he got killed, and I think... Yeah, no, I'd definitely have Russell Crowe as the arch-villain.
Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe. Because I think he'd play, like, a really good, like, evil duke or something.
Alright.
You know? And then his Chinese mercenary, who's the master of the flying guillotine, is played by Donnie Yen. Because I think that'd be cool as shit. Like, I'm all out there, like, sword and board, and he's throwing this fucking cage with goddamn scissors in it. Like, decapitating all these dudes and shit. Dropping down on them. I think that'd be cool as shit. Yeah. Alright, your question.
Alright. Rob Schneider
Okay.
gets turned into something. Or, you know, is systematically made to think like, you know, his classic, you know, esque movies. Like when he body switches with a woman. Or like, he gets a bunch of animal parts in him. What Rob Schneider trope is his next movie? What would you pick as his trope?
Oh, what's he doing it? Okay, Rob, this summer, join us for a fun family comedy starring Rob Schneider as the horse whisperer.
Like, you put him in a classic one, but he actually talks to the horse as a horse.
Yeah, no, like, it'd be the actual script of the horse whisperer, but it would be, like, done by a bunch of, like, coked out 80s executives, and they'd be like, well, obviously Rob Schneider's got to actually talk to the horse. Like, so give like, the horse some fucking dialogue, let's feed it some peanut butter.
Like, not only that, like, when he's talking to it, it's in English, and it's zoomed in like he's whispering it, and then it zooms out to the other people who hear him, and he's just...
just crazy Rob Schneider style.
And they're just looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing?
Like, no, it'd even be like a period piece fucking war drama for the
like Seabiscuit or some shit like that.
It'd be set during World War I in the English countryside, and Rob Schneider's got to get these horses to Verdun, and they ain't having it. And he's the
they ain't having none of it.
And he's the king's whisperer.
He's the king's whisperer.
like it's you gotta just sell it. You gotta go whole ham into this ridiculous scenario with Rob Schneider. You just flips his hair.
Jesus Christ, it'd be so bad.
You get the prop and costume department from Peaky Blinders, so it's like super accurate. So what's your ridiculous Rob Schneider scenario?
That's hard to top. That is hard to top. Oh, what ridiculous Rob Schneider scenario would I put him in?
Let's start it off right. This summer in a family-friendly fun comedy starring Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider is...
The Collector.
The Collector? Like, from the movie The Collector?
The horror movie.
The horror movie The Collector. Rob Schneider is the dude who puts people in boxes and then hunts them through a warehouse.
Yes. Because he would just love it. He would fuck up.
Oh my god, like, is he just taking over for his cousin? Is this like the whole setup here?
Yeah, no, his cousin.
Collector's cousin.
The Collector's cousin, like, he got, like, horrible food poisoning. He had to go to the hospital because he just does not stop shitting himself.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, I've still got these people in this warehouse. I need you to take care of it for me. Go finish them off. I have one simple job. Just go in. They're already tied up and put in traps and everything. Just go in and kill them. And he just fucks it up the second he walks in.
So bad. Just everything that could go wrong goes wrong. He gets caught in his own traps.
Yes.
Like he's fucking like slipping in the fucking
and like he's not
grease
like
pit.
he's not like this kind of person. Like I don't know if I want to kill these people. It's like no, like he's killed people before. He has no problems killing, and he just fucks it up.
They're like, how's like the cops are all like looking into it, just like, well, I thought the collector died. No, we caught him. He was in the hospital for food poisoning. Well, that was really easy. You don't normally catch serial killers like that. But he told us one troubling fact. His cousin's in the warehouse right now.
His cousin's going to finish the job. And we gotta stop him. Meanwhile, and falls.
Rob Schneider falling into a pit of used needles. Fucking god damn it.
It's like, I mean, yours is still like fucking top notch up there. But just seeing like a movie, you think it's gonna be a horror movie, but then you hear Rob Schneider and you're like, hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on, wait just half a second. Oh god. Rob Schneider as the Horse Whisperer. Set in like 19 teens England, and he's gotta get the horses to Verdun.
Oh. So bad.
Oh god. That's a good one. Alright, Kalen, you have been granted the power to greenlight Adam Sandler's next project.
Okay, we're sticking with this.
What is that project, Kalen?
All right. After the horribleness,
you showed up to an executive producers meeting, and they all had coke heart attacks at the same time.
And I have to throw out
Adam Sandler's the only name on the board, and his people are going to be there soon, and you just need something to throw them. What is your pitch?
I need something to pitch for an Adam Sandler movie.
We know he'll do anything. This is your one opportunity to either redeem or destroy him. What do you do?
Adam Sandler versus Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Okay. All right.
Yes, like Adam Sandler. And the thing is though, these aren't your classic Invasion of the Body Snatchers where they're like you can't tell that they're body snatching people. Like they do, like these are horrible body snatchers. Like they body snatch a dog and talk like a dude, and the dude talks like a dog.
All right. So these are just bad aliens.
These are just bad aliens.
And he's the only one dumb enough to fall for their plot.
Yes.
So he's got to figure it out before they snatch everyone in town.
Yeah. And it's like they don't, like, people in town think that people are just, acting funny and stuff. Like most of the time the aliens get things right, but then you just get these off-the-wall motherfuckers who are acting weird as shit. And, like, Adam Sandler doesn't realize it at first, but then he actually sees somebody body snatch someone, tries to say, oh my god, aliens are invading. And, like, alright, yeah, people are acting weird, but fucking let's settle down for a minute.
Alright. Happy Gilmore 2. Happier Gilmore.
You do the second where he's training someone to be a golfer or a hockey player, who knows?
No.
It's him playing still.
No, it'd be an action revenge film.
But he already killed the gator!
He already killed the gator, but the gator's son is back for vengeance. And the only person that can stop him
is Adam Sandler. Like,
I'm a Jaws 3 it. Jaws 3.
There's a gator who's killing golfers.
Yes.
So Happy Gilmore comes out of retirement to fight the gator.
Yep, that is exactly it. That's the whole movie.
He just goes through this alligator keeps eating people, but it keeps moving from place to place, and no one tells where he goes. So I'm gonna have to go on tour and find where this gator is and take him down.
Yep, because it's the son of the first gator.
Remember when you took my father's head?
It even talks. I'm gonna have Benedict Cumberbatch voice of the gator.
Benedict Cumberbatch, a la Smog.
Yeah.
Smoke Smaug.
Smaug. But yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, voice of the Gator, Jaws 3 style, son of the first Gator, getting revenge. Happy Gilmore's got to go back out on tour to find this Gator and stop it.
and bring it to justice.
And the only way he can finish it off is a breakdancing competition.
What?
That's it. That's the only way he can do it.
What?
Oh, God.
It has nothing to do with fucking golf. Absolutely nothing to do with golf.
Breakdancing. Gotta be breakdancing.
Alright. Okay. My question. And this is kind of ruining my future plans for one day when I do finally win the lottery.
Alright.
You win the jackpot in the lottery.
Alright.
You have to make a 30-second ad on the Super Bowl for a fake movie that will never come out.
Oh, God. Oh,
what is that fake movie?
Shit. Rob Schneider is the Horse Whisperer.
Come on, man! Rob Schneider is the Horse Whisperer. Seriously!
It's even better the Community movie, because I know that's never happening.
6 seasons in a movie.
He promised us. He promised us!
Okay, Rob Schneider is
the
Horse Whisperer. The movie that will never happen.
Unless it does. I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'll go see it. Like if we hear in like 6 months Rob Schneider is the Horse Whisperer, we're getting tickets.
Yeah, we're pre-ordering that shit. I mean, we're not gonna need to because it's Rob Schneider, but we're pre-ordering that shit. We're getting those seats on lock.
But yeah, I gotta make a 30-second clip for a movie that's probably never.
30-second trailer for a movie that is never gonna happen.
Just says that this summer, Rob Schneider in a family-friendly comedy is
The
Horse Whisperer, set at the dawn of the First World War. Only we need to get all these horses to the front line so they can fight the crowds. Only one man can do it. He's the King's Horse Whisperer. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, it's going pretty well, says the horse. What's the problem here, bud? They say they want to send us off to France. And fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys.
But think about how much you hate Germans. I guess you're right. Meanwhile, Panzer...
the horse he becomes best friends with, voiced by Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. No, the horse that taught him how to whisper is voiced by Morgan Freeman. It's an old Clydesdale that raised him in the wilderness.
What?
Come on, man, it's my film. I can make it as dumb as I want.
Yeah, and it's Rob Schneider. You can be as dumb as you want.
I mean, have you seen Encino Man?
Make it cup face.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Encino Man wasn't Rob Schneider.
Oh, that was Brendan Fraser. I'm thinking.
Well, Brendan Fraser was the
Encino Man.
Was the Encino Man, but you're thinking of Pauly Shore.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I get those confused. Rob Schneider is the animal. He fucks that mailbox and fills it with semen.
Fuck that mailbox. Alright. So my 30-second Super Bowl commercial for a movie that will never happen is just pans through the streets of the city at night. Zooms out a little bit. Destruction everywhere. You can hear in the background a news report. Yes, robots attacking the city. Yes, 8 robots attacking the city. Destruction everywhere. Just random, news reports and alternate languages and everything like that. And then you start to hear this familiar footstep, just ka-tink, 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 and just no faces, just parts. And you see the feet, and then all of a sudden in the background you hear, "Do you really think you can take on all 8 of us, Rock?" The name's not Rock, it's Mega Man. Hands the half of his face. Eyes glow. Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Live action Mega Man movie.
Oh man, that'd be cool as shit.
That will never happen. Do you know how many people would be pissed?
So many. So many. Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is the horse whisperer. Fucking used it for 2 answers.
It's too good not to. Oh. Oh god. If we were more popular, we'd make that into a shirt now. Just Rob Schneider's horse whisperer. From the studio that brings you Peaky Blinders and Downton Abbey.
Okay, partner. Set up quests for the Fire Wyvern and the Horned Wyvern.
Alright, Kaylin. You are a time traveler. And you can head back to one era on vacation. And this is strictly a vacation. There's a no killing Hitler and back in time rule.
Okay.
In fact, they like check your bags for any devices that might kill Hitler. What historical era are you visiting, and why?
I can't prevent anything.
No.
It's just vacation.
This is strictly a vacation.
I'd have to go for the 80s.
The 80s?
Like middle of the 80s. Heyday 80s.
Alright, strong choice. An era of fast fashion and cocaine. Cocaine.
Cocaine. Oh, it's that's the time I'd want to be like an adult and experience life in the 80s. But if I wanted to go for like a historical moment in time,
Alright.
first black baseball player.
You want to see Jackie Robinson's opening game?
I want to see Jackie Robinson like play the entire season.
That's a strong vacation. You know, just go back, witness history.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know, I know even though it's so close, I think I'd want to have a vacation as an adult in the 90s. Because, like, I kind of know what's going on in the 90s and where to be and where not to be. You know, steer clear of Ireland and stuff like that because the troubles are still going on. But, like, yeah, I think, like, the 90s would be a lot of fun. But if I had to go and witness a historical event, it'd probably be the Titanic sinking. Because I'd pretend to be I'd pretend to be an American artist stranded in Ireland who's traveled the world, drawn many French girls, and I'd tell people I was from Wisconsin. I'd pretend to be Jack from the Titanic.
Yeah, obviously.
I'll never let you. I tell everyone my name was Jack. Try and get all up in some petticoats.
And then just bail before the Titanic sinks.
No, like, oh no, let me go.
Like you'd let go into the water. Back to my time. Gonna go back in time.
Make that old woman's story a reality.
Oh.
He was an artist who traveled all over the world. He was so handsome and roguish, and well fed. So I knew he was of good breeding.
Whoa, dude.
And then he fucked me in the back of that car like you wouldn't believe.
Whoa, Granny. Graham.
Oh, he was a tender yet supple lover. just some old lady talking about the dive into the sea. Just fucking. Just is
The real diamond was his penis.
Is your grandmother okay? 'Cause she's really graphically describing us having sex to us right now. You sure she's not Cena? I am almost positive she is now. I'd make the movie The Titanic a reality. I'll never let you go, Jack. Oh no, what's that?
Yes, you come back into your time. God damn, that water was cold.
Woo! I got all up in them petticoats, though.
God damn it. Got it all up in.
Them petticoats. You know, people back there didn't bathe much. Steerage smelled really bad.
Alright.
I believe it's your question,
Yeah,
sir.
no, I'm thinking. Alright. You're tasked with making a horror game.
Alright.
Who's your director? Any director.
Any director.
Or it could be any person. Who do you think would help you push this movie narratively to just be
Wait, movie or
terrifying?
game?
Game.
Game. Oh,
Like you're making the next big horror movie. Who do you get to help you make that horror movie a reality? You're writing the script. He's directing.
Oh, I thought you said horror game first.
Yes. Dude, when you make a horror game, you make a script, and there is a director who tells people how to voice act for the characters, and also how they want the game to play out.
Oh, okay.
It's just like making a movie, only it's an interactive movie.
My vision for a horror game. I'm gonna get David Lynch.
Alright.
Cause that man makes some terrifying looking shits. And I'm actually kind of a David Lynch fan.
Alright.
Me and David Lynch direct a horror game. That'd be great.
What would the horror be? What would be the horror game?
I think we'd set it in space.
Oh, alright. So like the next Dead Space.
Yeah, no, but like not like on a space station, like in a colony.
Alright.
So like you got all these domes and it's very like cramped, and you gotta go like in caves and underground and shit like that, and there'd be like stretches of the surface, and like the setup would be like it's a human colony on an abandoned alien world.
Okay.
And we don't understand the aliens. So, you know, like there'd be an opportunity for him to make like a lot of cool creatures and like design cool suits and you know, I think you'd play like a character who is good at combat. Like you're like some sort of military advisor.
Alright.
And you've been sent to the station because like there have been reports of people going missing.
Okay.
So you can handle your shit. Like it's very clear that you're like a human war veteran of some kind, but this is just out. It's going to be like mind-bogglingly out of your wheelhouse, and it's going to be something like deep and eldritch and terrifying. Like it's going to be the thing that exterminated these aliens. Essentially, is what they're finding. And I think David Lynch has like the visual acuity and the ability to like build on like a weird concept.
Okay.
Because have you ever watched Twin Peaks? It's fucking weird.
Yes, I have watched Twin Peaks.
It's fucking weird. But he can really set a scene together, and because like I know he can make like really cool space and like futuristic sets because I've seen Dune, and I know he can make cool monsters because again I've also seen Dune. So yeah, I think David Lynch would be the guy for me.
Alright. I think if I was doing a horror movie, or horror game, let's see here. What was the last, like, honestly terrifying horror movie that I watched?
If I could pick my production company too, I'd pick Vin Diesel's.
Solid choice.
They make good games because they want to make good games.
Yeah.
Because Vin Diesel's not worried about money.
No, he's worried, like, because he knows if he makes a good game, he'll get money out of it.
Yeah.
So he just worries about making the good game.
So yeah, I get Vin Diesel's company to float that. And I think he'd be all kinds of down for it too. Like some sort of David Lynch space horror.
Oh, who directed the last It movie?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find that out, because that's who I'd fucking pick. Because fucking he did a goddamn good job.
Alright, what's the setup for this horror game?
I do a classic ghost style horror game.
Okay, so like a spooky happening, like is it like a haunted house?
Yeah, it's a haunted house. The thing is, like, you moved into the house.
Is it like some sort of vast Gordian manor, or is it like this?
No, vast manor, big, huge manor.
So like you've inherited the family estate up in like northern Scotland or some shit.
Yeah.
And now you gotta figure out who murdered all the servants.
Yeah. Just like it kind of be in Fatal Frame-esque, where every section of the house has a different ghost who died in a horrific way inside the house.
Okay.
Like, it's a murder house. Terrible things just keep happening in this house. Alright? Like, there has been murders. But the last murder happened more than 3 years ago, so they didn't have to tell him, and that's why you moved in.
Alright.
Alright. But then it basically turns into this whole, like, what's that movie where the evil monster basically convinces kids to kill their parents? Sinister.
Yeah.
Like, it would turn into that. It would turn into Sinister, where you find out that the people who lived there killed their significant other in a horrible way.
All right.
But then it turns out, like, you realize that you had already just done this. You're finding out through the whole experience and all of these hauntings that you just killed your wife. And you had a mental breakdown.
So, you Silent Hill 2, the main character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, at the end, you find out that you killed your wife and hit her body and had a mental breakdown and kind of just forgot about it.
Did you kill her 3 years ago? Was that the murder?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. I like that. That's really.
But like you'd be wondering where you're, like, just all of a sudden just you wonder where your wife is. And then you realize that she's been gone for 3 years. And then you're like, what?
Yeah, because it'd be funny because, like, you move in and you keep finding her stuff, and you're like, well, that doesn't seem right. Why would her phone be dead? I guess I better go plug it in. Like, shit like that.
Yeah. But, like, you're just thinking, like, well, maybe she went out for a moment, or maybe she's in the house somewhere. But then you're like, oh my god, maybe something happened to her. I have to go find her. And then right at the very end, you realize she's already dead and I killed her. Because you find her skeleton.
Damn.
Yeah. I like that. It's cool. Like, that's the horror game I'd make.
Very close, personal, a lot of space that you can play around in.
Yeah. But just, the ghosts are hunting you because they're all previous victims. So, like, they know you killed your wife, so they're trying to kill you because...
You know, you've come back, and this has never happened before.
Everything you see was made by someone.
Alright.
Like, but yeah, that's the horror game I'd pick. And I'd pick the director of it. Let me find him out real quick. Andy Machete.
Okay.
Let's see what else he's done. He did Mama.
Okay.
Lock and Key, Robotech. Shadow. Oh wow, he was director for Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh. So he's already directed the game.
No, these are also future aspects, but
He's slated for the Robotech film, the one that Tobey Maguire owns. Ugh.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, that's him.
I kind of hope we get Robotech, but I don't want Tobey Maguire to be in it.
But yeah, he did Mama as well, so I mean, he knows how to make horror.
Alright. Alright. You have to team up with one classic Universal monster in order to fight two other classic Universal monsters. Who are the two you're fighting, and who have you teamed up with?
So I'm also a monster now, or I'm piloting like a giant robot or something.
No. It's the classic Universal monsters. Like Dracula, Mummy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're not like piloting one. You're just a dude who's teaming up with one of these classic horror movie monsters.
Okay, partner. I've set up.
I'd want to team up with Frankenstein,
and the Horned
All right.
and I'd want to fight against Dracula and the Mummy.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's solid.
They're like the two big undead monsters, whereas Frankenstein isn't undead. He was brought back to life.
Yeah. No, I can see that. I think I'd want to team up.
And it's just like, I'd be the human fighting Dracula, and he'd be taking on the Mummy. That supernatural, super strong thing. Like, theirs would be like just a knockdown, drag out, slamming each other against walls, throwing each other against the room. And me and Dracula would be this high-paced, acrobatic, just gun, bow, and arrow fight.
Alright. I like it.
Like that, I feel like that would just be a solid, action horror movie.
I think I'd want to team up with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Alright.
And then fight the Wolfman and the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Alright. A guy who has to fight his inner demons against the guy.
Like it'd be like a scientific expedition. Like we find all these mutilations along the shoreline of the Scottish Moor.
Alright.
And like we're the team set up there, but he's like got a dark secret that he's trying to keep from everybody else. And then there's a creature from the Black Lagoon who's the red herring. Like everybody thinks it's this fish man dragging him off, but he's just a fish man. He doesn't eat people. He's just terrifying, and people don't understand him. What it really is the wolf man. The whole time.
Alright, that'd be pretty solid. Alright.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really good one.
Okay. You're in charge of designing a kick-ass mech-fighting robot
Alright.
for the next big worldwide tournament.
So like a G Gundam setup?
Yeah, G Gundam. Like, I'm talking
Okay.
like big, 40, 50 foot tall robot.
Okay.
What would be the design for your robot, and what would you name it?
Oh, ooh, this is a tough one. I think I'd go with like some sort of four-armed gorilla thing that had like two pilots.
Alright.
So it'd have like 4 arms and 2 heads. And then it'd be like huge and kind of blocky. It'd be like a real close fighter. The name's gonna be a hard one. They call it the Chrome Ogre.
Nice.
Alright.
Solid.
It's got to have 2 pilots that are pilot all 4 of the arms.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Yeah, and double the heads, instead of being side by side, they'd be double stacked.
Okay.
So like
Like one on top of the other?
So like there's like one that sees and perceives for the top arms, and one that sees and perceives for the bottom arms. And they fight as like a tag team.
Another good option, though, would actually be facing the front, facing the back.
Oh, that'd be cool too. So I could see behind them. And then like the arms turn around. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that too.
Alright, I think I'd go with a wolf
Okay.
mech.
It's like a big giant like animalistic mech.
Yeah. That like has a cryo gun.
Oh, so like freezes shit? That's cool.
But it's only got like a couple of shots in it because the amount of like liquid nitrogen and everything you need for like something that big.
Yeah, you know,
like
it burns
get maybe
the diamonds really quickly.
You'd get through maybe like 2 or 3 shots with it. But I'd call it the Wolf Blitzer.
The Wolf Blitzer. It's clever. I like that. It's a good pun. Oh, fuck, I'm running out of steam here, man.
The cockpit would be called the Situation Room.
The Situation Room. I love it. It'd be piloted by Anderson Cooper, though.
Yeah, no, the guy pilot looked a lot like Anderson Cooper. Just cause.
Codename Silver Fox.
Yes! Yes! All day!
Oh, that'd be great. I think I have run out of steam for the evening. It has been fun. And I'm gonna head to bed, plug in all my stuff because we got an early day tomorrow.
Alright, yeah, because we gotta fix my car, and then we gotta, well, we pretty much just gotta get up early and fix my car, and hope to God we can fix my car.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun.
This was fun. This has been ridiculous questions.
Yeah. we gotta think of some good another batch of ridiculous questions for next time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright, night, man.
Good night, man.
And night to everyone out there. You guys have a great night.